Oh, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome to Planet Crafter. Today, we are diving into the dev branch, the development branch of the game, and we're going to check out a little bit of this next Moons update. Now, I was reserved on doing this. I typically like waiting till the public release. However, I'm excited, and I've had a lot of people ask me about it. So guess what? We're going to go ahead, hop in. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Now, I am loading into a save. Development branch, not final. Okay. I'm loading into a save, and I don't know what is going to be capable, like what we're going to be doing here. Okay, development branch, not final. So I have a backpack full of nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're in the Red Falls area. Let me head back. Oh gosh, I got to remember how to head back. Let me head back to my base, and let's see what we can see as far as, well, actually, hold on. Do we have a map? Okay, so we have this map. Interesting. Let's go back to the base. Oh my gosh, somebody's got a tree problem over here. There's so many. Holy moly, that's so funny. Oh, they're like all loading in and like reloading it. It's so funny. Okay, so my base should be over here. Oh man, it's been a while since we've been on this planet. So I mean, this was the first planet. This was our, this was our OG original one. So we've been here, then we went to Humble, and we've been playing on Humble for a while, and now we're back. So let's get in here and see what we got going on. You know what's interesting is we have our escape shuttle already. Like, that was our escape pod. I wonder if we can use that to go to other planets. I also don't even know how this. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on here. So terraformation stage. We've got power. We've got messages. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so I don't see like a system screen. We have overall terraformation here. Pressure. I'm not seeing anything like that. What about what we got here? Okay, here's a planetary view. But I'm not seeing anything as far as multiplanetary. So let me look at what we've got here, because maybe there's some new stuff that I need to make. Aha, solar system screen. That's what we're going to need. Okay, so let's go ahead. Solar quartz, magnetar quartz, and silicon. Oh god, I got to remember where all my quartz is at now. Methane, algae, bacteria, mutagen. We got seeds. We got more seeds. What about what's in here? Plankton, fish eggs. You know what? Is all my quartz out here? I bet you it's in here. Okay. All right. So we need a, oh gosh. I don't have any solar quartz. Are you kidding me? How do I not have any solar quartz? Also, what did I just unlock? I have no idea. I need a solar quartz, magnetar, and silicon. Oh my gosh. Okay. Luckily solar quartz is craftable. I had to check. I was like, wait, can we craft solar quartz? Yes, we can. Nitrogen, sulfur, and obsidian. Okay. All right, we got our solar quartz. Okay, so now we can make, oh, we need a magnetar quartz. Darn it. I was just out here. Why didn't I grab it? Now we can make our screen, and we can see what's kind of going on here. So magnetar, fantastic. Let's throw that over here with the rest of our screens. Man, look at that. It's like we got a little spot right here just ready to go. All right. Holy moly. Okay, so this is actually what I was kind of curious about. So we have a Humble here that has a 0 terraformation index. So we have played through Humble already, and we already have that. However, since Humble is a different save, it is now technically a different thing. And there's that. Now, how do we get to the moons? That's the next question. Okay, sorry, I had to mute the rain. It was so loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a system terraformation index. Right now we're at 13.22 on the T-System TI, so total system terraformation index. We have to have 100 in order to get to Interplanetary Exchange Shuttle. Allows you to retrieve the resources you have in your chests on other planets. That's pretty good. That's like, all this stuff's pretty nice. We've got the Tier 7 backpack. We've got a quartz craft station. Craft really powerful objects. So this is a new crafting station. That's gonna be insane. That looks really cool. We have a planetary delivery depot. Allows this to set up automatic exchange of resources between planets. Built one on a planet where you want to automatically send resources with the Interplanetary Exchange Shuttle. So this is basically going to be a receiving point for this guy. We have a tier 2 plant rocket. Increases moss spread, gives a global generation bonus by spreading bacteria from outer space. Unlock at 500 Z system TI. And then we have tier 5 oxygen, which is at 6 Y system TI. So, oh, you know, I just realized we're at T system TI. This is P system TI. This is E, Z, and Y. So, yeah, there's some serious scaling gonna go on here. Now, my question, okay, is the storm done? Yes. Okay, so my question is, how do we get to a moon from here? Because we have Humble and we have, you know, this one. Also, I'm actually kind of curious. What does that menu look like if you don't have the Humble DLC? Space occupied. Leave the planet and place your fate in the Sentinel Corp. Oh, there's that. Okay. Oh, curious now. Because this was the shuttle we built in order to finish the game. So we have Trade Station Rocket. We have the Extraction Platform used to rejoin a ship in orbit. Do we have a new shuttle in order to get to the new places? You know what? I don't know. Let's go look at our unlocks. Maybe there is something I need to unlock still. Or, well, I mean, how do we get to Humble? I have no idea. Okay, hold on. Let me go to here. Do we have anything? Interplanetary travel rocket allows to go from one planet of the solar system to another. Okay, so what do we need for an interplanetary travel rocket? Where is that even at? So we have the extraction platform. I'm missing it. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. It said space occupied. I just realized this. Is it because we need a different... It's because this ship is in the way. Craft, space occupied. Okay, hold on. What if I go into, can we deconstruct this? Is that something we can deconstruct? Okay, yeah, this is a deconstruction. Oh, and I bet you we can go in here. Interplanetary travel rocket and extraction. Okay, so hold on. We need, a green. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for this. I'm very excited for this. All right, so if we go into here, we grab that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how does this work? If you choose to explore another planet, you'll leave this planet with only the content of your backpack and the container in the travel rocket. You'll land on a barren planet, and you'll have to build another rocket to come back. So you really should plan ahead and at least take resources to be able to survive and build another departure platform and travel rocket. So checklist. Oh, I only can go to Planet Humble. So we need to, so it's basically saying, hey, bring an extraction platform, bring an interplanetary rocket, and bring a rover. It wants me to say, it's saying, hey, bring these items with you. Oh, very interesting. I'm really interested in see how this works. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this stuff, and let's just kind of see how this works. All right, so I have everything we need. I have everything it requested. It says I should bring. And I have all of them in here, and we do have the rover as well. So checklist, we have these items. We're good. I'm going to go ahead and grab some food and water, though, just to be safe. Also, is that a pulse or a osmium something? Okay, so I want to go ahead and I want to see how this works. So we've got everything. Let's go ahead and let's head to Planet Humble and let's see how this works. Are you really ready to leave this planet? You won't be able to come back unless you build an extraction platform. Got it. So how does this work? This is what I'm curious. And away we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Warning, low power development brain. Okay, so we have first steps craft. Okay, so basically we are at the beginning. We do have all of our stuff though in our backpack, which is super nice. And we also have everything here. Okay, so it was literally just our pod that landed here. Oh, so now we have to progress this place. And I bet you from here, we could probably reach the moons. Very interesting. This is a really interesting way to play this. Now, I am curious about Planet Humble. Like, if you don't have Planet Humble DLC, how does this work? Not 100% sure. All right, so we're back. However, we are on my Humble save now because I already finished the game on Humble as well, and it's a whole separate save file currently. So I want to see what happens if we go about the same thing. And well, what happens now? So let's go ahead. I don't even do I have an escape rocket somewhere, right? Actually, you know, where is my escape platform? Did I ever make an escape platform? Yes, I had to have, right? Actually, you know what? I don't know that I ever made an extraction platform. Wait a second. Is my extraction platform outside? Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and let me grab the stuff that I need for the extraction rocket. Well, you know what? I don't know what I need for the extraction rocket. Yeah, okay, so we did make an extraction rocket. So, let me see what we got in here. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Oh my gosh, I forgot I have all this stuff in here. Let me deconstruct this. And let's see what we need for interplanetary travel rocket. Okay, I just need a quasar quartz. All right, let me go grab one of those. So there's our interplanetary travel rocket. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and I grabbed a few of the things that we're going to need to technically go to the other place, but a solar system screen is required to unlock interplanetary. I got to make the screen first. Okay, that's fine. So I need, we're going to need ourselves a extraction platform. And then I already got the rover. What was the other thing it wanted me to get? I wanted me to get the rover, the extraction platform. Oh, the ship itself, and then rover. Okay, all right, so we're good. We just need the extraction platform. Let's also go ahead and make our screen. Now, I'm curious to see if from Humble, can we get to any moons, or is there something else that's going to unlock the moons for us? And if I can do that, can I do that from the first planet? Do we have to go Prime, then Humble, then moons? Is that the order of progression that we're looking at now? Or is there a certain, oh, we discovered a moon and now you can go to a moon instead of going to the next place? Because if you don't have, like I said, if you don't have the Planet Humble DLC, the update for the moons is free. So we're going to need some way to interact with those. Yeah, okay, let me get the screen. Okay, so there's our screen right there. So again, we only have Prime and Humble as our options right now. We don't have the moons as the option. Interesting. Okay, so I've been sitting here, I've been reading, I've been thinking, I've been looking at stuff. So right now, we do not have moons incorporated into anything. Obviously, that's going to be the big update. That's going to be what everybody's waiting on. So we have two moons. We have a moon here, a moon here. So what we have is a whole new system to the game. We have essentially, I mean, gosh, we almost have like an entirely new game now. So if you are currently playing like I am, where I have a save from, you know, OG original Planet Crafter, we have a Prime save. And then we got the Humble DLC. We started that. We have a Humble save as well. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to decide which save we want to continue with. Because I have, like I said, I have a Humble DLC here. I'm at 9.05 TTI. On my Prime save, I'm at like 13 or 14 TTI. And I don't think there's going to be a way to incorporate them. I don't think we're going to be able to combine saves in order to make like one save. So I don't foresee that happening, and nor am I expecting that to happen, because that sounds like that sounds like such a nightmare of a system to try to even figure out. Like, I don't think that's going to happen, nor am I even pushing for it. So what I am thinking is we are going to have to pick what save we want to start with and where we want to go from there. So for me, we did just do Humble, and we played through Humble. It was a fun time. However, my Prime save, I have a much higher TTI than Humble does. So I am between, okay, do we stay here at Humble and push Humble more, or do we go to Prime and push Prime more? Now, I say pick one because my intention is to go back off of the dev save and go back to my normal regular save. And if you are playing, what my recommendation would be is to pick which save you want to become your new save and push it. Push your terraformation index up, get your resources stacked, get everything going, because you're going to be able to use those to help you with the next one. And because like we, for example, here, let me switch back to the other save and I'll kind of show you. So the reason I say pick a save and just keep going with it and push it is because I already have pretty much everything that I need. Like I already have all of these things unlocked. I have all of these different machines and stuff like that. Now I'm not going to have the humble specific machines. And I'm actually kind of curious about that to see if we get how we're going to get ore crushers. Well, there's an ore crusher tier 1 right there. So I'm sure there's gonna be, you know, specific machines to this one, but we already have like tier 3 ore extractors. We already have, you know, power systems and things like that. I also don't know if we need power systems here. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Let's actually, you know what? Let's find out here. Let's get a tier 1 ore crusher going, and let me see, what do we need for tier 1 ore crusher? I need 3 dolomite, magnesium, iron, and titanium. Okay. Oh look, a blue. What the heck? Tier 3 fertilizer is like a blue. Interesting. Okay, I'll take these. We'll take those. All right, titanium. So let me grab a tier 1, or well, I need a dolomite. Let me grab a tier 1 ore crusher. Let's just set that right here. Now, is this going to function? Because I don't have power here. So I feel like this wouldn't function unless it doesn't need power. I don't remember exactly what things need power, but let's see. We throw those in there and it's not working. Okay, so we do, warning, low power. So we do need a power source. So let's see. If we just grab a wind turbine, I can't even see anything here. All right, so let's grab a wind turbine. It's not even doing anything. Insert ores here to break them apart. Is that not enough power? How much power does this thing require? Energy 2.6. What does this make? Ah, that's why. And okay, so we do need power. All right, so that's gonna do its thing. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm talking about here. Is now that we start off already pretty good here, we could come here equipped with the things to make a nuclear fusion generator, make one of those right off the beginning. We could come in and be equipped to make everything we need right away. We could come in with tier 3 ore extractors ready to go. We could come in with heaters ready to go. And once we get things going and we get another platform built, we should be able to go back and forth between planets. Now, my next question here, and we're going to go ahead and test it right now, is this is going to need power. So I'm curious. Okay, interplanetary rocket. Now that I have this, how does this work with going back and forth? Because we already have a drop pod here. And are we going to have to recraft this rocket every time we want to travel back and forth? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Hold on, let me see. I want to go ahead and pop this guy out. So there's that. Boom. Good to go. So let's see what happens here when I travel back to... If you choose to explore another planet, you'll leave this planet with only the content in your backpack and the container in the rocket. You'll land on a barren planet with... You'll have to build... Okay. Right, but I've already done that. Yeah, we've already left. We've left this planet before. So let's see how this is gonna work. I mean, the animation of taking off is kind of neat. That's fun. Also, I do want to mention right now at this point, I looked through a little bit of the save files. I don't really know what I'm looking at too much, but I was curious to see. Oh. Interesting. Can I deconstruct this? What did that give me? Not a whole lot. Oh, okay. So every time you want to go to the other planet, you are going to have to make another launch platform. You're going to have to make another travel rocket. Okay. That's good to know. That's actually good to know. So you can go back and forth as much as you want. Resources, resources obviously required, depending on your resources. So that's interesting. Also, I did take a look through the save files just a little bit. Again, I have no idea what I'm looking at for the most part, but I was trying to see if it was essentially loading a different save. And if we could essentially load our previous save into, like a save slot. Like I was wondering if, in the process of going from this planet to another planet, it was actually, loading another save in a separate area. Well, I looked and it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's all one giant combined saved file. So, in order to like transfer that data over, you'd have to go through like line by line and like adjust stuff. And that's why I just don't think it's going to happen. So, okay, so that's how we're going to get back and forth. Very interesting. I like that. Now, you really only need to do that until like you get your basic stuff set up. And then, I mean, honestly, once you get the Interplanetary Exchange Shuttle, allows you to retrieve the resources you have in your chests on other planets. And once you get that, I mean, you're pretty good. So, this is kind of cool. This is really neat. So, yeah, basically what I'm going to boil this down to, TLDR, is you are going to have to pick a save. If you've played Humble, if you've played the normal game, you're going to have to pick what save you want to continue on. You're not going to be able to combine them. You're going to have to choose if you want to go from your Humble save or your Prime save. And once we get moons, I'm going to guess there's going to be a moon option to go to those. So you might not have to go back to the other planet first. However, recommendation is pick a planet, pick whichever one you're going to go with, and start really stockpiling those resources. Get your terraformation index climbing even higher. Just keep going, keep pushing it, because it's going to help your overall system terraformation index. And then once the update does drop, you'll be able to bring those resources to your next place, and you'll be able to help yourself by building those more advanced machines. You can get those things going a lot faster and increasing your terraformation index. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if I'm going to be... Man, it's, honestly, like, I feel like we have to start on Prime, because like this was our OG. This is the base, like this is our base. This is it. Like, we've had this for so long. So I feel like we're going to have to start here. And I think what I'm going to do in the meantime is, like I said, I'm going to get off of the dev save. I'm not going to be on the dev branch anymore. And we're just going to come in here and we're going to get it ready. And I'm just going to make more stuff, more things, get more solar quartz made, get more terraformation index stuff going, and just get stuff prepared, because it's happening. It's happening. I'm so excited. I have no idea when the update is supposed to drop, but I'm very excited about it. So, yeah, that's our first look at it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things. Leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking. What are you going to do down below? I was hoping we could check out a moon, but you know what? Like, I mean, come on. They can't just drop the entire update in a dev update first, because then, like, what's the point of the update? So, yeah, lots of fun stuff. I'm super excited for it, but that's it. Thank you all so much for coming out. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.